Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 2nd of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm astrologer Patrick Arundell. I've had 29 million views on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you'd subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for joining me once more. Now, I'm going to give an overview of what we can collectively expect, but please stay with me. I will then dive deep to give you, in forensic detail, a forecast for Aries through to Pisces for each of the 12 signs. Now, this week begins with Venus aligned alongside Pluto, and this is really going to see some important conversations around work, our professional aspirations, but also see us talking to people who may be very influential. But on Tuesday, Venus makes its way into the free-spirited sign of Aquarius. Venus, Aquarius people tend to have unusual relationships. The more steadfast and traditional vibe of Capricorn, therefore, is offset by this more progressive energy. Also, Uranus, the modern ruler of Aquarius, links brilliantly to the Sun from Tuesday through to the end of this week, and the Sun is still in Capricorn. So we're being asked to look at things in a fresh and altered way. Also, with Mercury continued to retrograde in Capricorn, but linking beautifully with Neptune, if we can embrace our compassion and our sensitivity, as well as grappling with those worldly realities of increased costs and perhaps a reduced amount of income for some people, that's also going to be a valuable thing to do. In fact, Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn but in Aquarius, is in a really sweet semi-sextile to Neptune through to the middle of this month. So this is a kind of progressive energy we're all needing to work with. Now, this week also sees Venus angling quite fantastically with Jupiter. In traditional astrology, Jupiter is known as the greater benefic and Venus the lesser benefic, the two planets of fortune. But their alliance at the early part of this year does bring the potential for some social connection, some interaction that's a little bit unusual. Very often we're all hunkering down, focusing on those New Year's resolutions, recovering from the cost of the festive expenditure, and perhaps in the Northern Hemisphere dealing with colder weather. But some fraternity and our connections to others that are valuable are certainly going to be to the fore from Monday through to Friday. Now, please stay with me for your in-depth zodiac sign forecast. But we're now in year 2023. If you'd like to get your 12-month forecast, it will be produced from the time of your order. So if you ordered on the 8th of January, you would get a forecast through to the 8th of January 2024. Also, you'll get in my special package, your Life Roadmap Report, which gives you some incredible insights into your true potential, but also will help you to understand some repetitive trends. Now, that package has got 30% off. Please see the link below. But I'll also send you your general zodiac forecast, your Chinese forecast, your Indian forecast, and your love forecast for 2023 by zodiac sign, all completely free of charge. Please see below for more. So Virgo, your week commencing the 2nd of January forecast sees your ruling planet Mercury retracing its steps, but still forging a really sweet link to Neptune in your sector of relating. Is there somebody that you're going to hear from or you're going to reach out to that could prove to be a little bit of a surprise? It doesn't necessarily have to be in a romantic context. Venus is actually moving into a very pragmatic part of your situation this week, and that's going to facilitate and stimulate that part of your nature that actually gets quite a buzz out of helping other people. But because Venus does link very productively to Jupiter in your 8th house of longer term money, perhaps this reconnection could be someone being very generous to you, perhaps thought about a past deed or sacrifice you've made. So there could be an early year gift, or at least an acknowledgement of some help you've given in the past. Now, of course, Uranus has been playing a massive role for us all in recent times, but Saturn last year was blocking the part of you that did want to be much more experimental. This is going to be much less of an issue in 2023. So the Sun's link to Uranus this week certainly suggests that if you want to learn something or travel or be more spontaneous in your approach, despite the vagaries of Mercury's retrograde, if you give yourself the permission and use your legendary powers of precision to make sure everything's controlled as best as you can do, then this could still be a good week to do something completely off the cuff.